I think it's the Hindu too and the Buddhist that you don't. That was 25. They don't step on ants, or they avoid those. Man, I step on ants. I swat flies.
Well,
I shoot chemicals at mosquitoes.
You
have to.
You know, when I went to see the Dalai Llama at the shoreline, and he's up there talking, one of the first things he did was go, oh. He said, they still bother me.
You got to put some of that DDT on him there.
Oh, you took the magnet off.
Yeah. But,
yeah, you got to put some of that DDT whether you're the Dalai Llama or not.
Yeah. Wonder at the wisdom of God and his architects, mosquitoes, ticks, and
well, you know, the only thing you kind of wonder about him is he was kind of weak on fighting the Chinese. So now they took over, now they made a mess of the country, it sounds like.
Well, you know, did you ever see the movie like Kundun?
No.
I mean, you know, it's like, in 1950, and it's like, the Tibetans had a bunch of rifles left over from the Brits and from the 1800s. They were on horses, you know. The Chinese would have slaughtered. They did slaughter them.
Oh yeah. But you would think if they were a different temperament, like if they were like Pakistan and Al Qaeda and the Taliban, they would be fighting in the hills. But I guess they surrendered. I'm not sure what happened.
They were. Well, it's like, see, even the Dalai Lama told them, you know, like now, he says the people want to have this picture, you know. Be careful, you know. Said if they tell you to deny me. He said lie to them. He said don't. You know, it's not like the Christians have this thing. Is like you don't.
$3. $3.
You know, he said be practical here. Save your life. Your life is sanctity.
Yeah, I agree with that, but it ends up, you know, you're getting in and there's the oppression and the beatings and the shootings and all of that.
The Chinese weren't going to stop, you know.
Oh, well, you didn't think so.
You know, the Chinese with the torturing of them, I mean, all the things. If the Dalai Lama would have had an extended fight in the hills, like an Al Qaeda thing, the Chinese would have just slaughtered the civilians. You know, like the Nazis did.
Yeah.
You kill one Nazi officer, you know, they kill 100 civilians.
Kill 100 civilians.
And
nasty guy.
Yeah, it's missing the handle.
Nasty, yeah.
But you just can't roll over and let it happen, or could you? Can you?
No, but he had to take. I think
there should be a little handle that goes with it also.
He had to try and do what a Gandhi thing is, you know. They would have been.
Oh, you know, you're always going to second guess something like that.
You are, because the Americans weren't going to touch it, you know, and the Europeans didn't want to.
Well, let's hope it works out there. I feel sorry for those people, you know.
Oh yeah, I mean, you know, it's like you hear about the reports. I mean, more and more Han Chinese are moving in. The same as up in where the Uyghurs are, where you know there's the violence that's going on in China now. You know that they've just been moving the Han Chinese in there. You know, just it's like a genocidal thing almost. You know, but they don't. You know, they just move it, and then they said that in Tibet the Chinese just have the trucks are hauling that ore and that timber out of there. I mean, long lines of trucks and railroads just
you don't think about that, but it's true. You got a lot of natural resources there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You know, it's incredible minerals and stuff.
Water.
And
water coming out.
You're right. You know the Mekong River starts in Tibet.
Jeez, yeah. Well, let's pull for the Dali Llama.